Alright, so I think I finally figured this out. I've been doing this major purge lately. Burning a lot of stuff. My way of like releasing, right? But being a writer and wanting to share a lot of these things eventually with many and whoever, like, to me, like, you'll come across whatever when you need it. It's just a matter of what you choose to take with you. But there's always messages for us and everything that crosses our path if we're taking the time to see. So yeah, I'm going through some of this stuff, and I was gonna photograph a bunch of it and then like type it out and blah 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 blah, all that stuff that's been taking me quite some time to get organized. So I decided I'm gonna make this little video from the back of Milo, my van, out here in the start tip of the Canadian Rockies. And yeah, so I'm gonna read a few pieces before I burn them. I just stumbled across them. Some of them I remember vividly, some of them it's just my style. But I can tell from this one here, I'm gonna start off with, it was a 3-worder. So somebody gave me 3 words, and this was the flow. Also to be known and soon to come, my first edition of the Once Upon a B-Style Freestyle. The 3 words were war, peace, and love. The level up you've seen for some time, an actual ending to all the seeming strive so many have sat just to simply hide, so as not to own the fact that they do abide and would bend a knee, yet proceed to say they were actually free men. What we can and what we do is where it's easy to draw shades down over many eyes, place down law in the struggle to maintain the illusion of our peace found in the pain that comes from the invisible chains we've carried, weighed down from the war that burned inside the silent rage so many forced themselves to hide. Then there's nothing to admit, and the yearn that remains strong from the pit of their core is simply their denial of their greed that came through the lust for more. Having grown to now trust not even themselves, when what they had come to forget was the greatest delve we were to undertake was not that which comes from this make-believe that's been as another strives to retrieve the truth they knew as lost. We must war to know and to find our peace, the binds through time we've designed unknowing because it was all about the love we lacked in our showing. It's going to the burning times. I like it though. It's kind of cool, like some of this stuff, I'll come across it, it's been a while, and wow, like I'll blow myself away. I wrote that. I love it. I'm like a little vessel, It's cool. And always an honor to like share time if you've crossed my path somewhere along the lines. Gave me 3 words, like it's treasure those moments. That's what makes this all like absolutely. All right. Where are we gonna go from here? Let's do, I don't know. I'm just gonna read, see what happens. This one, oh, okay. Love, freedom, and myself. And I believe I wrote this in Ducky's karaoke joint. And there was this beautiful, I think she was Latino or Mexican. Yeah, she was visiting Canada. Gorgeous lady. And those were her 3 words. And it was cool because I had this one piece at Josephine Wall, her painting of the lovers. And I could just see love like beaming from this lady. And I could also tell she was on like deep soul diving, like a lot of us, I'm sure many of you can relate, like a lot of what's been going on out there, you know, we're just like deep diving, trying to transmute, heal, whatever, you know, and finding things within ourselves that we may have forgot. But this would flowed for that piece. So many look without. I know that's not what it's about. I go within myself where I discover true wealth, and that riches are far from the bling bitches wear like diamond rings. True essence comes from what we bring. Love ignites freedom, and true will sets us all free. The only way we are meant to be. It's time to see. Yeah. I like it. Today, actually, me and my gem, Alora, she was having a minute and like bitches, you know, bitches this, bitches that. And I've been saying for a while, like, we gotta quit doing that to each other. You know, we're sisters. Like, we gotta respect, love each other. You know, I've had my moments and I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to be a role model. And it's just like, but starting to understand, like, where that comes from and why it's there. And to simply let it be. But it was cool though, because I started looking at the word, you know, and I'm just like, I'm making the decision that when I know my truth, which I pretty confident I do for the majority of it, if somebody says something, you know, to try and hurt, and I know that's not me, just let it float away, you know, and not even turning it back on the whole projection factor, just the simple fact that, you know, sometimes we struggle to like really say what we mean or show what we mean because this place has kind of had a way of making us hide our true face, you know. Caught up in the maze, wishing for another day. Okay, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, bitches. So I'm like, okay, let's do something here. What is it with the bitches? Well, a bitch literally is a female dog. Okay, what do I know about dogs? Well, for the majority of what I understand about dogs and what I've seen and experienced, they are some of the most loyal creatures. And oh, I'm thinking of dogs now. Gonna get emotional, but they're loyal, and you know, mother dogs, like, they're protectors, like all dogs, they're total protectors. Like, they wouldn't even hesitate to give their life to fight for you, even strangers. And I started, you know, I'm telling Laura, like, that's me, man. That's what I do. I'm a total bitch. People can call me bitches all they want. Call me a bitch. It's all good because I'm loyal. I'm like a mother. I want to protect. And so that's okay. I'm totally okay with that now. Level up. All right. Wow. 8:33. I gotta go. No, I don't. I'm gonna be here with you right now. This piece I remember because it was cool. I was having a little bit of a rough minute. Long story short, I crossed paths with, I like to call like a fellow peoples, you know, just like when you're not in the right mind frame, and we'll come into each other's path and just like give each other the little boost that we need, you know, remind us of who we are, what we're here for, you know, like whatever that may be. And it was cool. Like, he was breaking it down for me. He was like, I think he was a beatboxer, but definitely a lyricist, musician, and he was like breaking down the bars and stuff like that. And it was cool the way he explained it. I can't remember exactly the words he used, but I remember that. And he gave me 3 words. The 3 words were hippopotamus, orange, and Socrates. So it's always cool when I get challenges like that, because the flow will still be there, and it's always cool to see like what comes out, you know, because that's it. Like, if we're not being challenged, if we're not growing in some way, what are we here for, right? But yeah, so hippopotamus, orange, Socrates. Have you ever heard the sound of a hippopotamus cry? A woman once told me you'd find it between her thighs. Why? She cried in frustration later as I tried to melt her heart. Maybe one day another face wearing hers pushing carts down the streets paved in ice, Socrates will emerge with a blurb made of orange and the colors stream real yet again. Fucking cool. I totally forgot what that was. Wow. I hope you like that. That was pretty sweet. I kind of want to read it again. Okay, I'll do it one more time. Have you ever heard the sound of a hippopotamus cry? A woman once told me you'd find it between her thighs. Why? She cried in frustration later as I tried to melt her heart. Maybe one day another face wearing hers pushing carts down the streets paved in ice. Socrates will emerge with a blurb made of orange, and the colors stream real yet again. That's poetry. Nice. Kind of don't want to burn it, but I'll take a picture too. All right. This was outside 7-Eleven in Nanaimo. This man, he was in a hurry, he was getting to his cab, but he was like totally intrigued, and so he gave me his 3 words, and then he's like, peace in, and I'm just finishing it. He didn't get to hear it, but maybe he's gonna stumble across this YouTube video. Hey, taco, enchilada, and chimichanga man. Here's the piece that came that you didn't get to hear yet. It was chimichanga, enchilada, nada, be playing no game, for he couldn't refrain from them tacos. But all the same, to his great disdain, he was constantly tormented to tame the beast. Today will always be about the great feast. Simple, sweet, whatever. I think sum it up. He's gone anyways. That's happened a couple times, but usually people stick around to the end. If you haven't crossed my path doing this, yeah, it's cool. I just asked for donations and give me 3 words. It's like, it's lots of fun. It melts my heart sometimes, it's beautiful. Okay, this gets a little intense. I remember this one too. I was outside Ducky's. Same, the freedom, love, myself. But yeah, this guy, he was heated too. Like, he was going to fight, but I had him for a moment, and I got this piece out for him, and his 3 words were anger, rage, and vengeance. Like, with a vengeance, the surge inside ignited to rage. If he wasn't careful, they'd put him in a cage. Unless wisdom would permit, and he'd reap what the sage had to say. Mother, may I? May I buy you some freedom? Anger will take it from you. So stay true to what's real. Don't let them steal you away. Just be. Be free. Be free. This was walking down 17th Ave in Calgary when I discovered the pinball pub, or the basement. Apparently it's full of pinball machines, and so I'm like, no way, and I still haven't even gone in there. I should have just kept following the dude in there, because, oh yeah, he gave me the 3 words, and then he didn't hear him. But the bouncer hung out with me for a minute. I think he tried. So the 3 words were autumn, graveyard, and logger. Below an old road where the loggers once told of a time when the colors feel autumn, not far from the bottom laid a graveyard from a time where no bind tied the chimes of soul, entity to clocks and distractions of money, but rather sweet honey was the dimes in memory of what be. I too wonder sometimes where it comes from. Veslin. All right. Am I gonna leave it all at that? I think this stuff's getting deep. Some of the old stuff. Should I get deep or keep it light? We gotta kind of go both, right? That's when you really feel your feet and your heartbeat. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I gotta do something cool on this one. Anybody's got 3 words, send them to me. I'll drop you a piece and then you can just make me donation. It's all good. Donate some love, energy. That's like next level, you see. Alright. We'll see what happens. I don't even know. It's been a while. This looks kind of old though. But it's intact. Maybe it's got some impact. Okay, I'm too much sometimes. I once wondered if I just wasn't enough, only to realize I'm just simply too much. Okay, that wasn't funny. It was the first time. And the second, few times after. Here we go again. Move me. Soft whispers of distant past pool the cusps of her memory. To meld the beauty of each love, minus the taunting need, be goodbyes. Be it by the one whom always shares the trails, the soul shimmering sweet vibes whenever her toes find their grace. Many spend lifetimes searching for another to grace them with that sense of completion we also desire. Perhaps that journey without is but a distraction to the true peace that awaits within, and that ultimate completion can ever only really be reached when it's first found within oneself. Take the seeming one-liners, for example. Be careful what you wish for. As within, so without. Ask and you shall receive. All are puns related to what stems from within. Wow, that's old. Okay, I think I might sum it up here. Nope, I'll finish this stuff because then it's yours to take and keep. Do with whatever you like. To see the forest through the trees, you'll never be asked to drop to your knees. Flights of the bumblebees, symbolic of transcending the way. We see it's the roots of healing for all us we. Army of the monkey. Set me free, and I'll show you be. Together yet apart, we teach the blind to see and break the chains of those in captivity. Waking up. I gotta get Alora to do the singing vocals when I feel the need to bust in. She's got that. Oh, this is cool. This was a quote. These guys were fun. Oxygen's killing us. It just has a lifespan of 70 some years. Tommy. Big, tall, small. I think this is outside Duckies too. Don't be deceived by the big and tall. Some of them are really quite small. Inside they attempt to ride a wave only the brave may ever know. But hey, let's make it all about you, yo. Falter never. That'd be that. And okay, yeah, these are just some of my scribbles, because I delegated myself to start helping. Well, I think it's began some time ago, but contributing to the rewriting of our human dictionary, because there's a lot of things that we've kind of think about it, like the way we see, right? Our eyes flip everything upside down. So technically, we could be a bunch of monkeys hanging in trees, flipping everything, or whatever metaphor you so choose. You know, this is your reality. Going going for the gold, significant words in our human existence. Find a job or do our job. That's when our work, our passion, what we make or what we create. Survival mode, destiny versus fate. Depression, don't see the point of doing anything. Depressin. Pressing it in to what? Into your head. Unplug it. Unplug it. Fuck. How do I do that again? I don't know. So turn off the lights and I'll glow. Okay, yeah, okay. I'll stop. No, last one. This is it. This is my grand summary. And that is it. Extensions of the Akashic. Belief is fiction. Unwavering faith becomes reality. We can only reap what we sow. We can only sow what we know. We can only know what we show. Stuck. When you're stuck, there's nowhere left to go but deep diving inside. So put away all your pride, because it's false. Unless it's waiting for the tides to come in or go up. I followed this like human train of instruments once on the ocean. I was just like, I'm going with them. I was with my we were being shit shows, but yeah, it was cool. I like found myself in this rad little bubble of people jamming, and it was just like really good vibes. But it was absolutely hilarious because we were at this little nook and then the tide came in, and so leaving was waiting out. It was, yeah, entertainment. All right, last one. Oh, actually, I'm gonna save this one for a troglodyte's love story to be continued. Anyways, first video, I'm gonna put this up, but this is me now, and now I'm with you and you're now, and I hope you enjoyed, found something that serves you in some good way. Love and light, good peeps. Till next time.